Okay, guys, check this out. My new wrist cartridge carrier. I know it looks kind of funny. It looks like maybe I've got a bad arm or something, right? But when you turn it around this way, look what you got. You got a cartridge holder. So this concept is based on keeping everything near your workspace. The workspace of a revolver is from here to here when it comes to reloading. So it doesn't make sense to have the cartridges near you. I mean, I'm not talking about speed loaders now, like speed strips or speed loaders, but I'm talking about if you had to top off your revolver, say with two cartridges that have been fired already. So you pluck them two out, put a couple in. But I'll show you what it looks like if you had to do all five. You know, so you're like this or whatever. And you can practice this and probably get really good at it too. Like that. Let's try it again. So practice makes perfect. Let's try it again. Like that. So let's say you had to top off 2 rounds, okay? Let's say that you're behind cover and you had to top off 2 rounds. You pluck the old rounds out like that. You're back in business. Just like that. The other good thing about this is you're not going to drop anything, because look, or if you do, let's say that you had a speed loader, okay? Let's say you messed up on a speed loader from a reload. Then you have to reach in your pocket or down by your belt, wherever you have your speed loaders, and you have to grab another one. Whereas if you mess this up, single loading, like if you want to just do 2 or 3 rounds or whatever, if you mess something up here, it's not going to be traumatic. It's not going to cost you your life. So if I take a round like this and I miss, I still got a couple other cartridges that I can get in there. But I'm watching the camera and this at the same time, but that's why it's taken me a while to do it. But I can do it really good off camera. So let me see if I can do it really good for you here. So typically when I carry 357 or 38, the day that I carry, I have some silicone Teflon Q-tip swabs, and I swab each of these so that when I dry it, it's got that slick cylinder type thing going on. So if these federal 158 grainers decide that they want to stick after they've been fired, they probably won't, because I found out at the range that as long as I keep them holes clean and lubed a little bit, they're not going to stick. So when I go like this, a quick hit like that, when the revolver's like this, you know, the quick hit thing that people do, they all come out. I don't get them sticking. I think the ones that stick are the people that don't clean their revolvers, or the steel case ones. I haven't tried steel case ones in here yet, but I don't think I want to anyway. But anyway, so here you are shooting, okay? And you got to reload. Okay, so you're like this. They're back in business. So it's just a concept basically based on keeping your workspace next to you as close as you can, because the workspace of a revolver is from here to here, not down by your pants, not anywhere else. So the concept of even having one of these on a wrist thing would look kind of funny, but it's speed loader, but it'd be close to your wrist. But yeah, it'd look kind of goofy carrying it around and stuff. But I'm just thinking about ideas here. So no matter how goofy they are, I'm just thinking about some ideas here. The other thing is, I don't know what kind of belts you guys wear, but this belt here was only $6. and it holds 20 cartridges. Check this out. And this belt here, you could wear this around your chest. And if you have a jacket out front, what you can do is, rather than having the cartridges visible here, what you can do is pull it so that your belly shows this. And then when the incident happens where you need to use your cartridges, pull on the belt like this, and it'll expose the cartridges out here so that you can grab each one of them or whatever. So this concept here is a belt on your belt loops or something on your belly or your chest. You can wear it around your chest. And you can do the Chewbacca thing if you want, the Vietnam type thing, where you got the cross belt or whatever going on. You can do that. So there's a lot of ways you can use something like this. The other thing is for emergencies, when you go back to the car, let's say that you go back to the car and you just got your revolver and you have this loaded up with 20 cartridges, and let's say there's a mass shooting or something going on, or it's an immediate unavoidable danger to you or one of your family members, and you have to do something, and you can put this on your belly or your waist. You can pre-tighten it so that once you get it on, it fits your belly or your waist exactly, or high chest or wherever you want it. So that's another thing, another idea right there. So you got something like this you can have in the car and then just belt it on when you need it. Or if you want to have fun at the range, you can carry your cartridges in here and then wear this belt when you go on the range and practice. So once again, this concept here for the wrist is something I think is pretty cool. I split it in two and tried to put some Gorilla Tape on it. But some of you people are good at making like gun holsters and things like that. I mean, maybe somebody can come up with a wristband like this right here to load cartridges from a wristband here. Oh, it fell off, but you know what I'm saying. You have a wristband right here, and it doesn't necessarily have to be these many. It could be like just 2 of them or just 4. So if you got a 5-shot revolver, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 shots, or just make it 10. A lot of these people say, oh, don't carry a revolver, carry a 10-shot Ruger LCP Max. Yeah, and them are nice. They're 10 round. I understand. They're nice to have. Great little pocket pistol, but if you want to have a few cartridges, on a wrist thing like this, that could work out. And then obviously you got your speed loaders, speed strips. So you have a lot of choices here. You have a lot of choices for your revolver, but keep it in the workspace. The closer the cartridges are to your revolver, the better. It's always going to be that way. Travel is what I call it, travel, workspace travel. So the amount of travel, like when you see on my draws, for instance, I know that my clothing travel, I adjust my clothing so that when I draw and I move my clothing, I don't have to move my clothing as far to get a hold of the gun to draw it. Well, same thing with loading. Why not have your cartridges and your speed loaders closer to you so that when you do reload, you don't have to like reach way deep in your pocket and reach deep in your pocket for a couple of rounds and then having to straighten them out before you put them in, like this. You got to straighten all these out. You're in your pocket, you grab 2 of them, you grab 2 of them out. Let's say it's like this. Well, now you still have to flip this one around. So it makes sense if they're all facing the same direction. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I was thinking about something like this. If you only needed to top off your revolver with 2 rounds or something like that, you can just grab something like this and use this. I don't know if that Gorilla Tape is sticking or not, but this is actually too small for my wrist, but I wanted to just demonstrate it for you guys. This actually goes on a gun stock, so or the comb of the stock, or whatever they call it. So once again, let me show you here. So you got this here, and it wouldn't look like this big or anything. It could be something a little smaller. All right. Yeah, I messed that one up. I was watching something else here, watching the camera. Okay, let me do 5. Let me do 5 more the right way here. My 22 Magnum, I do wear that little wrist gadget that you guys seen for my 22 Magnum because I don't have any speed loaders. I'm going to get some from Speed Bees. Try and order some, but I want to make sure that Speed Bees is a decent place to order from. I know they got good products, but I just want to make sure that I have a good customer experience with them. And that if I do order something, they will ship it, and I won't have any problems with shipping or other things like that that sometimes you have when you order from some companies. So I like trouble-free ordering, and I'm sure you guys do too. So anyway, thanks for watching the video.